Well, it's an interesting time. Two guys at very different places
Yes.
in their careers. You got Derrick Lewis riding a six-fight win streak, the most wins in the heavyweight division since 2014 against the guy in Mark Hunt, who has had his moments in the UFC. I mean, you think back to his walk-away knockout against Roy Nelson, almost beating Fabricio Verdum for the interim title a few years back. The guy's always game. He's must-see TV because at any moment he can land that big right hand and walk away and end a fight. For Derrick Lewis, he has the advantage in this fight to me in all areas. He's bigger, he's longer, he's heavier, and I think that what you're going to see in this fight is him try to get inside on Mark Hunt. I think he's a little bit maybe quicker as Mark Hunt gets a little bit older. The quickness kind of dwindles a little bit, and once he gets inside and he gets his hands on Mark Hunt, I think that Mark's gonna have a tough time keeping this one standing, and we saw what he did against Travis Brown. Once that fight hits the mat, this guy is so big, so aggressive, so violent, like you said. He can finish a fight in moments.
I have to agree with you, man. Look, Derrick Lewis, 5 of his last 6 fights have ended via knockout. That's one stat for you. Another stat for you is Mark Hunt in the last 8, 3-4-1 record, and also a no contest. So I guess it's his last 9 fights, and a 12-11-1 record. Overall, it's just the guy's basically a 500th fighter, which is very rare in the UFC. You don't really see those kind of records in the UFC. So you're looking at it, the very, very hot fighter in terms of Lewis right now. And again, as I mentioned, 16 knockouts in his 18 wins. The guy can just finish a fight at any moment. I'm going to take Lewis in this one, and I'm guessing that's your pick as well. You said I'm
going to take Lewis as well, and I think this is a big fight for the heavyweight division. You got a guy at the top, Stipe Miocic, who's 1 win away from breaking the all-time mark for title defenses in the heavyweight division at just 3. Because in this division, it's really hard to stay at the top because one big punch with those small gloves, with the size these guys have, and it's over. And you look at a guy like Derrick Lewis, 7 straight wins. If he takes out Hunt, he's right there for a potential title fight. I think Francis Ngannou is maybe a fight or 2 away still. I would love to see Derrick Lewis and Francis meet eventually. But I think that, you're right. Derrick Lewis, marketable, fun guy, really cool on social media. He's got a cool personality, and I think that fans will be drawn to him. Stipe Miocic makes sense. Great fight. Big time for the heavyweight division.